This architectural design firm believes good design should improve lives. We learn about transformative architecture in various restaurants and bars from the Headroom owners, Kevin Nieves, Katherine Clemente, and Alessandro Trinidad. Thank you so much for joining us on The Final Word. My goodness, I'm awestruck with all the designs that you have done across Metro Manila and in other provinces. Kevin, let me start off with you. How did you all get started? How did you all get together into Headroom?
Yeah, we're classmates in Adamson since 2005. Then in 2014, we started to work together. But we're from different firms.
Different firms, but you have decided, Kat, to merge your resources and your talents into Headroom. Do the three of you have specializations?
We actually divided the office into two parts, the business side and then the design side. So the three of us are involved also. So in the business side, I do the finances. Kevin is doing the human resources, and then Andrew is doing the business development. And in the design side of the business naman, Andrew and Kevin is specializing the F&B, the food and beverage projects, including the hotels and hospitality projects. And for me naman, I do the residential projects.
Residential
I specialize
projects.
for the...
But Andrew, right? Andrew, do all three of you work on every project?
Not really. Siguro no, when we started, we used to work on each projects. Parang lahat kami medyo prime members eh. But eventually, as you go along with your business, you have to understand that kailangan, if you want to grow, you have to diversify each one's role. Kasi lahat ng challenges, we try to check ano yung current situation namin. We always try to balance kung on 2014, ganito kami. 2016, 2017, onwards, ano yung requirement ng company?
Right.
So eventually, everyone should have their own roles, projects na hinahandle. Kasi it takes so much for everyone to look on a certain project. Talagang magle-let go ka.
He was burnout.
He was burnout.
He was burnout, and yun, doctor said, no?
Yes.
But of course, Kevin, let's say you're scratching your head. I can't seem to get over the hurdle with this particular design. Do you still ask each other's advice?
Yep, we bounce ideas off each other. Pag halimbawa, meron akong look na hindi ko makuha, may feel yung resto na I'm not quite sure. I ask their opinions. Sometimes, I just post even hindi ko hinihingi opinions nila, they give opinions.
Kasi minsan, for journalists, meron kaming writer's block, hindi ba?
Yep.
Meron ba kayong designer's block din?
We
That
do,
happens?
yes. It happens a lot of times, of course. Especially when there are projects na sometimes repeat projects.
Yes. Oo.
So that's the dilemma, actually. That's why we really need to collaborate with each other, including also the members of the team. So we have a lot of architects that we work also in the office right now.
Oh, you need really a lot of creative minds, no?
Yeah.
Andrew, that's very important. But of course, do you also get your ideas from lifestyle magazines, international lifestyle magazines? Do you go abroad to international cities where there are so many, groundbreaking designs for restaurants and bars?
Yes, we do. Actually, just a month ago, the team went to Hong Kong to immerse ourselves. Since we do a lot of food and beverage projects, we brought our studio managers, like the 8 of us. Then nag-ikot kami in central Hong Kong to check what are the things that are happening.
Best practice.
Yes, best
Because at the end of the
practices,
day, since we're doing chain of restaurants, talagang medyo mabablock ka eh. Like you're doing sunod-sunod na pare-pareho. At the end of the day, magsasawa din kasi yung market. Then you check, what are the things that I need to improve or apply? O ano ginagawa ng ibang best practice sa other countries. So we do travel, we check. We don't do naman na parang come up with something unique eh. Everything comes from a certain best practice of someone eh. Then you just
Inspiration.
combine it. Inspiration.
Absolutely. Yeah, I want to ask you that as well, no, Kevin and Kat, no, when it comes to inspiration. You have a client.
Yeah.
I want this kind of design. I want that kind of design. When you present it to your client, you only come up with one design or several designs that they can look over and even merge the designs.
Actually, it depends. When a client really knows what he wants, usually must shape na yung design brief. So we come up with one or two options. But then when a client naman is not really sure of the design brief, malabo pa sa utak niya, what we do is we help them fine-tune the brief before we design anything, so as not to waste a lot of time.
And how long does it usually take from design to implementation, Kat?
It really depends with the client also, actually. There are clients na as Kevin mentioned a while ago, there are clients that they really know what they really want.
Oo.
So for those clients, it's easier for us to figure out. So the phasing of the project is much easier and much faster and quick. But for clients na we really need to help to determine what they really want.
You have to push them, no?
So we really have to go through with a lot of presentations and all. So for the timeline, we normally work with, for the residential projects, since I'm specializing with the residential projects, so we do the design like for 1 to 3 months for the design, yes.
And Andrew, you know what? When everyone goes to a restaurant right now, they want it to be Instagrammable. Di ba?
Yes.
Social media. How do you come up with those kinds of designs?
May touch points kasi when you go to a certain place, like for example, for a restaurant. We always tell sa client, hindi lang kailangan maganda eh. Yung parang keyword namin is, the design should be able to help translate into sales. So when you come on a certain restaurant,
Ambiance is so important.
ambience eh, yun yung pinaka-kickstarter mo before you do your food, your operation. Kailangan doon pa lang catch mo na yung attention ng
Hindi
customer
masarap
mo.
ang pagkain.
Actually,
maganda yung design.
But eventually, malalaman naman ng customer men eh. But yun nga, when you enter, there should be a wow factor.
Yeah.
Kailangan mapipivot yung mata mo on a certain element. Let's say, I have a very nice bar, I have a good ceiling. Even if you eventually go out of the restaurant, ano huling pupuntahan mo? Toilet. So kailangan yung toilet, pag tingin mo, magka-catch pa rin ng attention sa'yo.
Yes.
So we really strive to beautify even the comfort rooms.
Every nook and cranny, every angle of the
Correct.
restaurant
Yes.
no, has to be maximized with
Yes.
a great design. I want to put up a restaurant. It's only like 60 square meters.
Yeah.
Do you still go? Do you still cater to those kinds of clients? Because all the restaurants that I see, hindi ba, are so huge. Maybe some of them 300, 500 square meters. Do you still cater to, let's say, new food entrepreneurs?
Yeah, we do.
Or maybe resort entrepreneurs?
Yeah, kahit hospitality, it doesn't really matter kung gaano siya kalaki. What matters for us is, align kami ng values.
Okay.
We know what, parang at least the style, what they want, yung vision nila with the company. Medyo doon na kami nagiging selective. Yung meron silang unique offering to the customers. So we want to be aligned with them also. So kahit 50 square meters, 60, 30 square meters na kiosk, we
Pero
do it.
kung aligned kayo,
Yes.
you're in the same wavelength in terms
Yes,
of your
yes,
values,
yes.
then you will accept
Yes.
it. When do you turn down a client? I'm sure they're all lining up in your door, no? Is at least the sign they're begging you. I mean, when do you turn down a client?
Of course, client qualify us. So same way with us, we also qualify clients. So it also main consideration also is our team. As per discussion nga kanina, di ba? We don't want na everyone will be burned
Bugbog.
out. Yes.
Di ba?
So we have to look at the phasing of the existing projects. So we have to turn over first the projects that are currently ongoing, and then when we see na we can already accept new projects, that's the time that we really accept again.
And how many employees do you have at the moment? How many employees does Headroom have?
We're currently at 20.
20.
Excluding us, yep.
All right, I'll be putting you in a spot, Andrew. Which are Headroom's top 3 best designed restaurants in your view?
Okay, right now I think top 3 Italianis. Why? Because when we got the account, we started with the old design. But then when you design kasi, you try to check ano yung market proposition niya. Right now, bata na yung market mo. Iba na yung matanda before sa matanda na magiging future. So we're trying to, if you saw the Italianis kanina naka-flash, medyo pambata na siya. Iba na yung
For Gen
vibe
Zs
niya.
and millennials.
It's
Kagaya nyo.
kasi hindi
Hindi na
pwede.
baby boomers.
You can't be stuck on a certain design. Kailangan mag-improve. The next,
Italian is second.
would be, we're doing right now the breakfast for Antonio's. So it's a new project in in Robinson's Opus.
And the third one?
And the third one, yun ang tricky. I'd say Las Flores. Kasi I think that's where we got our break in terms of what we can do on terms of detailing as an architect. Kasi it's a very chaotic design eh. Talagang very detail-oriented.
And Italianis, of course, and Las Flores are under the Bistro Group.
Yes,
we
they
have
are.
about 30 seconds to go
Right,
before then.
Yes.
What about the top 3 best designed bars?
Oh, well, the Mansion, Helm?
Rumba.
Rumba, yep. And Las Flores also. I like Las Flores, especially in Alabang.
And your advice to new architectural graduates who want to also get into designing and interior designing of restaurants and resorts?
Our advice is really you have to expand your inspiration. You have to really look out for new trends that will really help you enhance your design preferences, because the market is really changing. The face of the demand right now is really changing. It's really important that a store is well designed right now. So that's my personal advice.
Well, congratulations on the success of Headroom, and thank you so much for joining us
Thank you.
on the final word. Headroom owners Kevin Nieves, Kat Clemente, and Alessandro Trinidad.